lovely Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all the new viewers. This is your December love reading. Please note that all these readings are general readings and therefore it won't resonate with every single Virgo. If it does not resonate, please have a look at your moon sign, then your rising sign and your Venus signs. I will put a link in the description box below, a link that you can go into and you can see what your moon signs, your rising signs and your Venus signs are. It's a quick calculation. Then just go and have a look at those readings and they may resonate with you, Virgos. Alright, so Virgos, as you can see, I've laid out the cards. I will do a shuffle a bit later for clarifying cards. The first card we have, the Moonology deck. All the decks will be in the description box below, and there's quite a lot of information in the description box below, so please don't miss out that step. Go and have a look. Those things might interest you. Alright, Virgo, so we have the new moon in Pisces, which is obviously a water sign. Meditate and contemplate. So you know, this card can also, you know, it's just try and also, you know, remember your dreams. It's really good to have a dream journal. So if you can place one next to your bed, and then, you know, when you wake up, hopefully you will remember your dreams. We don't always remember our dreams, but it would be great if you could just note it down, because a lot of the times, you know, there's answers to our questions that we ask every day in those dreams, and the angels, you know, they are trying to give you guidance through your dreams. So quite important that. Also, just, you know, with this card also manifestations, also important. Whatever situation you're going through now, Virgo, this card is also a sign that things are going to be healed. You know, water is a very healing, water is very healing in itself, and so if you can just be near water in December month for healing purposes, even if you can just get yourself a little water fountain and you can hear the water, or even, you know, even the music will soothe you and heal you in some way, Virgos. You know, they're saying, you know, face your fears, because fears could be holding you back in December. So face your fears as hard as it can be, Virgos. Try and face your fears, and so that you can, you know, you can move forward. Yes, so absolutely manifest. You know, don't miss this chance to manifest. You know, it could be your last chance, as Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and this is a Pisces card. You know, new moon in Pisces. So, and we always do our manifestations on new moon. So the angels are saying, try not to miss the opportunity now in December, and manifest whatever it is that you want. Okay, Pisces, as I said, just try and be near water, or get yourself a little water fountain, or you can listen to YouTube music. That's also good. Do some meditation with water sounds. Oh, that's so amazing. Alright, so then the next card we have is the Gazelle. And you know, the Gazelle is, if you've seen them, they're quite vulnerable, and, you know, they get frightened very quickly. So they have a very heightened awareness. And I think maybe this is you in December. Is you letting everything get to you, and you know, you're not facing your fears, basically, with this card and with Gazelle, because, you know, the more you worry about who's out to get you, Virgos, the more you are inviting it into your life. So you're basically manifesting that into your life. So that's why I say try and face your you know, face your fears, because those fears you actually manifesting into your life. So try and just switch it around and rather try and switch it to positive, and maybe things you know, will change up for you, definitely, because you know, it's everything that we think in our minds, that's what we're manifesting into our lives. So you know, also with this you know, with the sun behind, to me that is you know, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're going through a situation now, as I said earlier on, you know, the angels are saying the situation is going to be healed. So to me, this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, Virgos, no storm lasts forever. So you will get through whatever you're going through, if you are going through anything. You know, also, you know, this card is, it's just time to get back to the present moment and live it, instead of worrying about what ifs. You know, are you going to spend your life worrying about what ifs? Rather change it up, Virgos, and enjoy your life in this moment, and stop worrying about the future. And you know, the past has already happened, so you know, heal from whatever situation it is and move on from it, and just live in the moment, you know, and try and be grateful for what you have. Gratitude is also very important. You know, be grateful of this moment and take time to make great memories, Virgos. That's what we want to do. We you know, a lot of people have, you know, are going through depression, and you know, with this whole thing going on around the world, and you know, yes, we can dwell in it, or we can try and make the situation better, without, you know, trying not to be in a constant state of fear and worry. So if the more we as the collective think about you know, the positive things in life, the more positive things we're going to bring onto the planet. So let's try and be positive. I know it's not always easy, and it's easier said than done, but you know, every little bit helps, Virgos. Every little bit helps. So the Brandon Bayes card, the journey, you've got play, which is exactly, it's amazing how all these cards correlate with each other. Basically, it's bring your inner child out and you know, be happy and play a bit, you know, be spontaneous, do things in the moment. Don't dwell on the past and worry about things, what ifs in the future. Just enjoy your moment as you're living it. Live in the moment, Virgos. So what this card says, play, is sometimes we become so responsible, so serious, so caught up in life's dramas that we forget the simple joy of playing. Playing like a child is a spiritual practice. When you give yourself permission to laugh with a friend, to get lost in an exciting board game, to let go in sport, to dance, sing, paint, write, run in nature, or just be out, you know, out and out silly for the sake of it. You communicate to the universe that not everything is a struggle. So as I said earlier on with these cards, you know, if we're going to think constantly that everything's a struggle and we're going to be negative and blah, that is what you're bringing into your life. So that's what you're manifesting. So rather try and manifest better things, and keep positive, and keep positive thoughts in your mind, Virgos. And I tell you, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. And of course, whatever you put out there, it's exactly the same. Whatever you put out there is what you're going to get back. So if you put love out there, you'll get love back. You know, if you put hatred out there, you get hatred back. And that's how the universe works. So just keep that in mind, Virgos. You give yourself some breathing space and open up the possibility of refreshing new ways of thinking and being in your life. This card is a direct command to lighten up and let go. Why can angels fly? Virgos, this is the question. Why can angels fly? Because they take themselves lightly. You see? So that was a lovely message. So all these three cards, the angels are giving you guidance. Live in the moment and have a fun time in December, Virgos. We all need that. We all need that. So one of the angel oracle cards from one of the angel oracle decks. I've used 3 decks and got a card from each of them. So this is signs. And remember when I spoke in this in the new moon in Pisces, I said to you to get a journal, a dream journal. So, you know, even in your dreams, there are signs that the angels are trying to give you answers to your questions, Virgos. You know, your guides and angels are trying to get your attention when this card comes out with signs. They may ask a butterfly or a bird to fly close to you, or even you know, to compel you to listen to anything, you know, like for example, if you're sitting in your car and a song comes on, and then when you go inside your home and the same song plays, there's something in that song that they're trying to that it's a sign that it's part of the answer to your question, to whatever you're asking, or for whatever you're going through in life, Virgos. You know, if you've asked the universe for help, take the time to notice the signs. And you know, just any signs. I mean, if you walk out your house and you see a feather, that's a sign from the angels to say, we are here, we are watching over you, you know, you are protected. And so look out for those little things. You know, we don't often look up, we don't look down. You know, these days we're constantly on our phones, which is not a good thing. So if you can just take time out in nature, see what comes up, look at the different things that you notice, signs that are coming to you. That's all they're asking you, Virgos. And as I was saying, you know, the angels are always with you, and there's the next guidance card is all is well. Archangel Jeremiel. He says everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. You know, sometimes we can go through things in life, and you know, we think, oh, it's so harsh, and it's, you know, why did this happen? But you know, you realize that in the end, you know, for example, if you're late for your for an appointment, you know, you got stuck in the traffic, and then later to find out that there was a huge accident just down the drive where you had to go. So the angels blocked you for a while so that you wouldn't be involved in that accident. So it's like a blessing in disguise, Virgos. So just always remember that, you know, nothing is ever like a major catastrophe. The angels are always helping you in your life. Everything is a balance in life. You know, during these times of change, you know, just try and practice, as I said earlier on with this card, just try and practice relaxation methods, you know, like meditation or yoga, and even just deep breathing. You know, breathe in positive energy, breathe out all the negative energy. Just even breathing, you know, can help you just to calm a bit. And water, as I said, water is important for December. All right, then the next card we've got is Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So I feel, Virgos, you know, there's been something that's gone down, and you have been struggling a bit. So all these guidance cards, they're telling you all is well. So, and Archangel Uriel is one of the main archangels, and he's helping you. So you're going to find that it's going to be like almost like a weight taken off your shoulders in December. They are giving you this guidance to look out for signs as well, to answers to your questions. and to help you move forward. Alright, so the tarot cards that we got for you, Virgo, this is your energy, and on this side is your partner, love interest energy. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Princess of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's definitely, you have got into an argument, and you know, I can see by this card your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. So, which is important. We all need to heal before we move on to a relationship, and heal whatever goes wrong in the relationship. It's things that we need to go through, and we need to learn. We need to learn from our mistakes. You know, it doesn't have to be all in, you know, end. With the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands just in reverse is, you know, you've had an argument, and I think basically what's happened here is you've you know, come to a stalemate after this argument, and you both, I mean, you both, I just, you know, I get that you're both digging in your heels, Virgos. I think that if you want this relationship to work, you know, something's got to give, and I think basically something's got to give. So someone's got to, if you really want this relationship to work, you know, start working on it and dealing with it. Face your fears. You see, with this gazelle, face your fears, Virgos, and you know, be the better person, and you know, you can sort the situation out. Absolutely. It's just, you know, there's no, you know, in a relationship, if you don't want the relationship anymore, then be honest and cut your ties and heal from it and move on. But if you want this relationship to work, and you both really love each other, and if it's, you know, if it's a relationship that keeps coming back, heal together, try and work on things together, because what's the point of being stubborn and not talking about things? Because then you may as well not even have the relationship, Virgos. Then you need to move on to the next. But still, you've still got to learn those lessons and heal those things that are getting in your way in your relationships, whether it's you or the cross watcher, for that matter. Because there definitely needs to be compromise. You know, like I said, you're either going to compromise or you're going to move on. And if you're going to compromise, you also still need to heal from the past. So you need to heal those problems, and then so that you don't go back into those same old problems again, and then the relation becomes stagnant again and unhappy. And it's December, you know, it's Christmas. We don't want to be unhappy. So be the better person if this is you, Virgos, and you know, I mean, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy, Virgos? Ask yourself that question. Do I want to be right all the time, dig my heels in and just not compromise, or do I want to be happy? And I think the answer to that question is most people want to be happy. Okay. You know, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is basically, this is facing the challenge in this relationship. You know, you're digging your heels in, you're cutting through all the nonsense, and you know, you're cutting through to the truth, basically, because, you know, this is a Gemini, an air sign card, and they always, you know, it's cutting through to the truth, and you know, sometimes when we find out those truths and things, you know, those that can really hurt us badly. So I think in this situation, your partner, your love interest, there's something, you know, that they've said, and they haven't been honest, because I see on their side they've got the Seven of Swords. So you cutting down to the truth. They've been dishonest with you, and I think that if this relationship's going to work, and because I can see here that you would like to offer, you know, another cup of love with the Princess of Cups, but you have to work on this dishonesty, and you know, compromise. I'm not saying you have to compromise, but your partner as well will have to compromise, because if this is, you know, if they're not telling you the truth, and maybe you need to ask yourself, why aren't they telling you the truth? How do you handle it when they tell you the truth? You know, and maybe they told a little white lie or something, and they were, you know, dishonest with you because they know how you react. Maybe you overreact too much, Virgos, or it could be vice versa. But you must always think that, you know, with people that, you know, will tell a little white lie. So don't overreact with things, and then you will always get an honest answer, because we attract this dishonesty into our lives. Because if you know, it's like the manifestation that I was telling you earlier on. If you constantly think that people are you know, people are dishonest, just because you've been in a relationship, and then you get the, you know, women are just dishonest, and then that's exactly what you're going to invite into your life, Virgo. So you think about it, and rather don't think that, you know, people, you can't generalize and say, you know, everybody is like that, because that's exactly what you're going to bring into your life every single time, is a dishonest person. So think about that, Virgos. With this Princess of Cups, you could be dealing with a younger water sign, a younger person. You could also be dealing with an air sign, or even, I wouldn't say a fire sign, I think an air sign or a water sign, because we also have Pisces over here, and the Princess of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, sorry. So there's definitely, you still have love for the relationship. So as I said earlier on, Virgos, try and compromise and be the better person, and you know, try and work together to heal this relationship. Okay, I'm just going to do some clarifying cards. This is the only shuffling I'm doing, because otherwise the videos take too long, and when downloading these videos, it becomes a problem because it takes so long to download. And if you think that I've got 12 months, you know, to do, it takes quite a long time to do all of these, you know, to get them downloaded, because I do everything myself. Wow, okay. The angels have got your clarifying cards there. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so basically we have the 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Princess of Wands. So as you could be dealing with a fire sign as well, Virgos. You know, with the 3 of Wands, there can be expansion in this relationship, and I think, you know, this 3 of Wands can also mean that you're dealing with someone that's you know, with a long distance relationship. But this relationship, you know, you just need to compromise. Compromise is important, Virgos. 7 of Wands is, you know, this is you digging your heels in. With the 7 of Wands, you're digging your heels in, and you know, you're standing your ground, and but as I said earlier on, if you want this relationship to work, then you've got to put some effort in and compromise, and work on the relationship, and work together on the relationship. So let's get out of the stubbornness. Alright, so let's get to the other side, to your partner, your love interests and energies. King of Wands, and we have the 6 of Swords and 7 of Swords, as I said. So we went from the 6 to the 7. So this, you know, these energies can be vice versa. So take what resonates with you, Virgos, and cross watches. So this cross watches, this could be your energies, but I specifically ask for Virgo's energies and their love interest energy. So that this is how I'm reading it. And if I do feel that it comes from the other side, then I will mention it if my angels give me the guidance. So, you know, with the King of Wands, that's why I said in this with the Princess of Wands, and you've got the Princess of Cups. So this is your energy, Virgo. So are you younger than your partner, or is it vice versa? So one of you are younger than the other, because with this King of Wands, you know, the King of Wands can be quite a controlling person, you know, very hot-tempered at times, but definitely an older person. Yeah, they also your partner could be an Aries, and you could be the younger. That could, as I said earlier on, it could be vice versa, which I think it could possibly be that you are the younger one, and your partner's the older person. But as I said, take what resonates. So, you know, Aries, this is the King of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And, you know, they're very stuck in their ways. They're very demanding. You know, it's their way, basically, or the highway. Because they are, you know, they always like to take charge, and they want to be in charge of everything. So maybe this is where you're getting stuck, I think, Virgos. Is that you're not handling that very well. You know, the bossiness and the you know, just controlling manner of your partner, and this is causing problems. So, and I feel what's happening is that you're not facing those fears, and you're not confronting your partner with honesty. So you need to face your fears, speak up, say what you mean to this King of Wands, because sometimes, you know, we have to stand up for ourselves with you know, people that are very demanding and controlling, because otherwise they're just going to carry on treating you the way they are. Then you might as well walk away from the relationship, Virgos. So stand up, face your fears with the situation, and if they're not willing to work on things, then it's time to move on. Because the next card we have here is the Six of Swords, which is Six of Swords is you know, basically moving into calmer waters after a difficult period. So they will definitely want to work on the relationship. It's just going to take them a bit of time, but with these cards they are willing. I think that, you know, it's going to be quite, it will heal. I feel that the relationship, whatever issues you are having, it's going to heal. As the angel guidance card said, all is well. But, you know, this person needs to stop the dishonesty, even if it is just little white lies, because little white lies can become big lies at some point if it just carries on and on and on. So you've got to mention this to them. That's why the Ace of Swords came out for you. You've got to cut through to the truth, and just, you know, you've got to make it clear to them that you're not going to be tolerating any dishonesty in the future anymore. So they need to work on that, because there has been some dishonesty in this relationship. And as I said earlier on, if you both want to work this relationship out, then there is scope. There definitely is. And you both have got to stop being stubborn, because, you know, with an Aries and an Earth sign together, they don't generally get along. But this definitely can work. The angels are saying there is scope, so you guys can ride over these problems in the month of December. Work on the dishonesty, and all will be well. All will be well. Virgos, let's see. Clarifying cards for Virgo's partner. Let's see what the clarifying cards say. Because I don't pick up that, you know, these, you know, that this person, your partner's this love interest is being that dishonest. I don't pick it up. I don't get that it's a huge It's just little white lies, but it's becoming a problem because it's happening all the time now, you know. But as I said earlier on, please, Virgos, you know, think how you react to things that you ask them. Maybe they're too scared to tell you the truth because you may overreact, you know. So just think of how you react. Okay. So there has been a bit of heartbreak here, and that's where that stalemate has come in, and that's why you're both digging your heels in, because you both think you're right. But you know, like as in all relationships, it takes two to tango, and you know, we both need to learn from the situation, not only the one person, but both. And that's why also we come together, you know, with partners, because we have to learn from these lessons, from these situations. You know, what part did you play, Virgo? What part did you play in the situation? What part did your partner play in the situation? Okay, I can see on the partner side it's dishonesty with little white lines, as far as I can see. The Fool. Okay, we've got quite a few cards there from the angels. Thank you, angels. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, which is, you know, persistence and courage. So they would, you see, yeah, so yeah, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So even if it is in reverse, we have the King and the Queen. So this is a really, really strong bond relationship, Virgos. So therefore it is definitely going to be worth the try to get things to work out. But as I said, you need to heal from whatever's gone down, and compromise is huge in this reading. Compromise. We have oh yeah, okay, so I said the Nine of Wands, because you know, they are very persistent, and Aries are like that. Aries are very persistent. So they may be persistent with their dishonesty, or persistent in you know, that they are right because that's how they are. But you can ask them the question that I asked you. You know, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? What do you want to, you know, what do you want? And I can tell you now, most of the time people want to be happy. So if they see that if they see that you're willing to compromise, they will follow suit. But if you're going to dig your heels in and you know, you're wrong, it's not going to happen. Then you might as well just walk away from the relationship. Otherwise, it's just going to take a really, really long time to work on this relationship. And you know, we don't have time to sit around and be unhappy all the time. So be happy and compromise. You know, it's just, there's a lot of foolishness in this relationship, and a lot of risk taking as well, I think. Also, just I think you've been very naive, Virgos, with this partner, and you've been letting them get away. You see, so it's also your fault, because you allowed them to be dishonest to you, and you let them get away with all the dishonesty. So now it gets worse and worse. So you need to face your fears and talk to them about it, if that's what you want, if this is a relationship you want, and because as I said, we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands together. This is definitely a strong relationship. It could be a twin flame relationship, and if you read up about twin flame relationships, they are not the easiest relationships. So but this can be worked on. Otherwise, at the end of the day, if there's no compromise, you know, the Three of Swords, there's going to be huge heartbreak, and it's not going to end good. It's not going to end good, Virgo. So let's try and be positive, face your fears, confront your partner, love interest about the dishonesties, and try and get this relationship back onto solid ground. All right. So the gemstone that the angels chose for you for December, Virgos, is the jade. And this jade, it calms the nervous system. So it will calm you down for the month of December if you're going through this situation in December. But not all is bad, Virgos. You know, as the angels have given you these guidance cards, all is going to be well. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So just bear that in mind. Be more playful. Stop worrying about the future and future things. Just live in the moment and be more playful and look out for the signs. Be near water. Remember all those, and things can change up for you, Virgos. Just try and stay positive. Get yourself a jade stone, and you can put it in your pocket, because this is specifically a stone that can balance, you know, it can harmonize dysfunctional relationships. This is also good to treat kidneys and adrenal glands and remove toxins. And with the Louise Hayes, you can heal your life. What she says, I just chose one of the things, which is kidney problems. So if you have kidney problems is a sign of, you know, that you're facing a lot of criticism in your life. You're facing a lot of disappointment. You're facing a lot of failure. You've had a lot of shame, and you're just reacting like a child. And basically, those are the things that we need to change in our lives, because those are all the things, as I said in the whole reading, is, you know, you manifest those things into your life. So try and change all those things up. And what she says to do to heal if you have kidney problems, divine, she says, just, you can write this, I will put it in the description box below, so you will get that, you know, what you need to say, and keep in your mind to manifest, is divine right action is always taking place in my life. Only good comes from each experience. It is safe to grow up. So I will put that in the description box below, and just keep manifesting that. Keep saying it you can say it 3 times a day, even if it's just once a day, when you wake up in the morning. So it puts you on a good vibe for the day. All right, Virgos. Well, I wish you all the love and light for December month in your love life. You know what to do. Keep positive, and all will be wonderful. Have a fabulous Christmas, and I will connect with you again in January. Bye for now.